worried about. Yep, exactly.
Right.
She had that. He had to move all steps to play 6. Didn't even have to think about it.
Oh God.
Where you getting dates on Channel 11?
So tired. He's the only guy I know that can feed Shadowy's night.
That's nicely free. Yes.
What's that?
Nicely.
Yes. Most players wouldn't even see this.
Shit over there.
I hate it when they shit over there. I mean, bring their shit
As long
over
as
there.
they clean up after
Yes,
themselves,
clean
it's
up
okay.
after themselves, yeah.
Over.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
This shit's pointing here.
I've seen Z in worse positions.
That's okay.
It's
Good
not
night.
I can't help it.
Is that crunch noise or coarse noise?
It's a crunch, cry. I don't know. You know, I think that Z could actually something.
Ooh, very sneaky.
Yeah.
It's over, Wesley. It's over, baby. There.
Like he knows him personally.
Mysterious move there.
It's a gambit. Don't you guys know gambits?
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I thought he just came back into the game.
You're asking a lot of weird questions. This is where Zeke comes alive.
That's right, Wesley. Going down. Okay.
Oh! Ooh! Whoa! Jeez, what did you do?
Nothing. Gonna get him.
We're gonna get him.
Wesley going down, cakes.
Something about cakes. Did you bake a cake?
Oh. It's okay, Wesley. Don't worry about it.
That's it. Go for the draw.
That's going down.
Go for the draw, please. Please, someone tell him.
It's so sad, but sometimes it goes today. Earlier? Yeah, I was
Is there anything wrong with going for a draw here?
Nothing. Whoa!
What?
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Nothing to worry about. Wesley, relax.
Woo.
Wesley, just relax.
Wesley, just
This guy is.
Look at this guy go.
Yeah. Why
This
do I
guy
gotta
is
look-
trying.
Why do I gotta look at him?
All right, Wesley.
Ah.
All right, Wesley.
Oh.
What's this? There.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
Rook takes
take the
knife, fucking Z.
Oh my
Takes
God!
Yeah, Rook takes knife.
Rook takes nine.
What's the big deal? I'll take it now.
Look,
Oh,
he's
shit,
gonna
he's
get
gonna
out.
take it now.
Oh,
Take
shit.
it now, you
Oh.
fish kiss.
Whoa!
Come on, Wesley, you got
Whoa.
10 seconds, you. You got 10 seconds, you. Come on.
How about the other way, mate?
Where are you going? Come on, Wesley.
Come on, Wesley. Did damage with that knife.
What do you got, Wesley?
King. You're king!
You hung your fucking king.
God!
What
Leave him
happened?
alone, leave him alone.
You hung your king.
Better, better.
3 seconds.
Better.
Wow.
You put with the other rook.
Wow.
Z. Z.
Hey guys, Brian here, and let's go over the game and see what we can learn from it, so with that we can improve our own chess game. So in this position, black moved queen c7 and white played rook f3, but if you want to go move back, pause the video and find a better move for white in this position, you can do so now. So white's got a really great setup right now. The queen is kind of in the vicinity of the king. You've got these two powerful bishops just raking down here. So what you want to do is kind of free white's clear lines for white's pieces and start the attack. So the first move is d takes c5 to clear the way for the bishop, and this knight's under attack here, and you don't want to recapture with the pawn because it's going to open up lines to your king. So black moves his bishop back, and now white can start marching his pawns forward. Black moves knight e4, and notice that the knight is hanging. But since white has such great initiative, he can even sack the knight with g5 here. And if black gets greedy, he will pay for it. This pawn is way too fast. G takes h6. And if black will try to kind of create an escape square for his king as well as block off the white bishop with f5. Pawn takes, and it's too much. It's too much here. And b takes. Got the check in, and here comes the queen. And in this position, there are no good options for black at this point. The next move is queen down here. You know, black, what can you really do? He can try to gain material, but his king is so weak right now that he can't do anything. So I'm just going to show you a nothing move, so that just to show you what white's plans are. So you got the check here. If king moves back, then it's mate here. So let me just show you that. So if king moves up, then you've got the bishop, and it's just very bad for black in this position. So there was that position, and let's go to the next one. The mate in 5. Okay, So here, black missed this. King f1, and in the game, rook a1 check was played, but you don't need to pause the video. You guys see it, right? Rook takes knight, and king moves over. Rook takes rook, and now white can only try to buy some time here. And here comes the nice mate right in the center. So there was that. And let's go to this position here. White moved king f3, and in the game, rook a f1 was played. But if you want to go move back, pause the video and find a better move for black in this position, you can do so now. This one's really hard. Just because you have to kind of think far ahead. But if you guys saw knight d1, congratulations. And what this is doing is obviously threatening the rook, but it's also threatening this square here. And if black can somehow manage to get a rook here, it'll be mate. So white basically has to prevent black's next move here, which is the check, and then coming over here. But his knight is under, his rook is under danger too, so it's like he's kind of caught. He doesn't, it's very, it's a hard decision for white at this point. So let's just say white decides to block it, then you've got, knight takes, and king takes, pawn takes, and black will try to trade off and win the game. And but let's go back here. Let's say white doesn't decide to block. Let's say he moves the rook out of danger. Then you've got boom, check, and now the mate on that particular square. So there's that. And let's go to the final position here in the game. Knight e2 was played, and then g takes f6 check was played. And this turned out good for white in the sense that black didn't see the check. But if you want to go move back, pause the video and find an even better move for white in this position. Simply push the pawn. Boom. Knight will try to come back, and it looks like it may be on time, but you've got the check here, and then try to kick the knight. And here comes the rook to try to take out the passed pawn. But everything's protected, and white can start marching that other pawn on the other side. So there's that. So what can we learn from this game? Let's quickly review. When you have your pieces like this all set up nicely, and you've got beautiful, beautiful pieces aiming at the king, kind of free up your pieces and start the attack. And if you have enough initiative, you can even sack material because you have that much initiative to mate the king. And let's go to the next position. I think black knew that white was low on time, so he was just playing fast. So maybe take a little more time and spot the obvious moves. Easy to say, being the outsider, but hard when you're the one playing the game. And in this position, this one is kind of hard to do. You have to kind of create a double threat of attacking a piece and also kind of a mate here. So try to reverse engineer the best position for yourself, and then figure out a way to get there with the most tempo attacking tactic you can do. And in the last position, just passed pawns must be pushed. So just remember that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the game. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thanks. I'll see you guys later.